Post-market session, June 23rd, 2022. Just wanted to talk about some stocks that were active and fun to watch today. Revlon being the first one. Revlon, had a pullback. Went in and tried to start filling in that gap, and the gap is from the daily chart, so it's got to come in and fill that gap somehow, someday, and then take off. Maybe it does it now. Maybe it does it a year from now. Who knows when it's gonna do it? But the first thing will be this yellow line. So we actually talked about the close below the yellow line yesterday as being one of the just a red flag that some of the steam is out on Revlon, but definitely still has a big crowd behind it and can make some big moves. But I don't think it will go above the $10 for now. Remember, these are daily charts, so we're talking a couple days. Next one would be the Tesla. Let's check out Tesla. We had some Tesla updates to make. So with Tesla, we had a line in the sand, which was really the green line, which was our line where we said, you know what, it has to close above that to remain clearly bullish and clearly headed to the 775 levels, but it didn't today. So it gave us the first red flag that maybe it's gonna have some trouble getting up there, but it's just a red flag. It doesn't mean yes or no yet. It's just a red flag. So tomorrow we'll see what it does, and I actually like that the low was 701.48 and the close was 705. So I like that it closed above that, because that still shows some respect to that that cycle price that we set forth, which is really the yellow line here. Show some respect to it. All right, so that one, and let's take a look at the Apple. So Apple's bullish. It had a gap to fill here, but it did some consolidating, so it can move up and try to fill the next gap that it has at 143. 143 is not that far off. Maybe have some trouble at that 140 right here, but since it's chopped through it before, maybe not. Maybe it can go all the way to that 143. Yeah, we'll see what it does tomorrow. Pierce to that 143, or maybe all the way to the 145. That's a big ask, right? So we know that it's really going to be, we'll be happy if it's to the 141, right? We'll be happy with that. And then that would be this level here. Next one would be Meta. Meta is Meta hit a low 154.25, came back up. Tomorrow we would like to see Meta close above the EMA 5. Close above the EMA 5. That would be a really good sign for Meta, because in the, sorry, I should move the drawings. So Meta does have, gosh, what's the highest point in Meta? Over here. So Meta does have some time to get to actually have a nice breakout, but we don't want to see it fall further. Meta also, talking about Meta, I did some work on Meta, and if my work is correct, Meta is probably headed towards the 136 levels. 136, 123, those are older levels from prior, and it can get there around September 6th, the week of September 6th. So it'll be interesting to watch, and we will revisit that. So that was Meta today. So tomorrow we would like for it to close above the EMA 5, and that would be a first positive action that Meta would give us. All right, so now let's get into the QQQ. So let me erase all the drawings. Okay, so QQQ, it had a good day. It wasn't a super strong day, but it had a scary moments in the session, but it had a good day. Now, one thing I want to show you is that, tomorrow we can, similar to one of the symbols we just looked at, we can just jump up to the 20 moving average or climb up to a 20 moving average. That would be a good close of a weekend. I also want to show you that when you look at the RSI, take the RSI, pull it in. Okay, the reason I leave these dots kind of hanging out is because they were fake. They were fake blast off. So this is still the breakout line. It just was a fake blast off. So we could have one tomorrow. Tomorrow's we could have one tomorrow, or we could have one Monday, or it could be tomorrow hits the 20 and it hits the top of this trend line, causes some resistance, and we head lower for the rest of the week. So who knows? But those are possible scenarios, right? If you look at that same trend line on the SPY, same exact trend line, so I had already done it. Same trend line. Same little dots poking out when they tried to break out and failed. Right? That one is further away. Okay? And the DJX, which is the Dow Jones, is even slightly further away. Same point, right? Highest point on the RSI. Drag it across, kind of ignore some of these. I mean, I could lift that a little bit more. It doesn't have to be exact, but you get the idea that what the possibilities are. This is further away on the Dow Jones, and this is slightly further away. So it is a weaker symbol. QQQ is a stronger one with the SPY in the middle. All right, that's all I have for today. Thank you very much for joining.